Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You ready to impress your English teacher? In this video, I'm going to teach you 7 wow phrases that will make your teacher say, wow, you speak really good English. Our mission is to help you become fluent in English faster and easier. We couldn't do that without you. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. These are advanced level phrases that most English learners don't know. So if you want to take your English to the next level, keep watching. Now, you can use this phrase to agree with someone or to show them that you understand their perspective. For example, your classmate might say, learning a new language is easy, and you can respond by saying, on the contrary, I think learning a new language is quite challenging. It's also used to present an opposite idea or opinion. This phrase is used to respond politely when someone asks you a question, especially if it's unexpected or if you want to encourage others to keep asking questions. Now let's review all the phrases that we learned today. For example, if your teacher asks you a question that you don't know the answer to, you can respond by saying, that's a good question. I'd like to do some research on that topic. You can also use this phrase to respond to your classmates. For example, if your classmate asks you a question about an assignment, you can respond by saying, that's a good question. Let me check my notes and I'll get back to you. However, it's often used to compare to things by highlighting their differences. For example, your classmate might say, living in the city is better than living in the countryside, and you can respond by saying, in contrast, while cities offer more job opportunities, they are usually overcrowded and noisy. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our videos. In this course, you'll learn all the basic grammar, rules, vocabulary, and expressions you need to communicate effectively in English. Plus, it's self-paced, self-study, and self-correcting, which means you can study whenever and wherever you want and get instant feedback on your exercises. The course also includes interactive exercises, engaging videos, and practical, real-life examples. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and start learning English today. We have a lot of videos available on our channel, so make sure to explore and find the ones that interest you. You can also use this phrase to compare 2 characters or ideas in a book or a movie. For example, in an essay about Romeo and Juliet, you can write, while Romeo is impulsive and passionate, Juliet is more thoughtful and mature. In contrast, you can also use this phrase when giving a reason to support your opinion. For example, your teacher might ask you why you think uniforms should be abolished in schools, and you can respond by saying, on the contrary, uniforms limit students' freedom of expression and creativity. For example, your teacher might ask you what your favorite hobby is, for example. After discussing the causes of pollution in class, you can use this phrase to present your solution. To sum up, we need to reduce the use of plastic bags, promote public transportation, and raise awareness about the importance of protecting the environment. You can also use this phrase in an essay to restate your main argument. For example, to sum up, this essay argues that social media has had a negative impact on teenagers' mental health. And you can respond by saying, in my opinion, playing sports is the best way to stay healthy and fit. You can also use this phrase when giving advice to someone. For example, your friend might ask you, what should I do to improve my English? And you can respond by saying, in my opinion, you should spend at least 1 hour every day practicing your English. For example, your teacher might ask you what you think about an essay topic, and you can respond by saying, that's an excellent point. For example, your classmate might tell you, all students should wear uniforms to school, and you can respond by saying, I'm not sure if that's true because there are many reasons why uniforms are not effective. You can also use this phrase when you want to avoid making a decision. For example, your teacher might ask you, do you like living in the city or in the countryside? And you can respond by saying, I'm not sure if that is true because it depends on many factors such as job opportunities and lifestyle. I think that peer pressure is a major problem among teenagers today. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support. Okay, let's get started with the first phrase, which is that's an excellent point. Now, the next phrase is in my opinion, and it's used to express your personal view or belief. The third phrase is I'm not sure if that's true. This phrase is used to express doubt or uncertainty. The fourth phrase is on the contrary. It's used to present an opposite idea or opinion. The fifth phrase is to sum up, and it's used to summarize or to give a final statement. The sixth phrase is in contrast, and it's similar to on the contrary. The seventh and final phrase is that's a good question. If you want to download the PDF version of the slides that I showed you in this lesson, all you have to do is click the link in the description below, and you will be able to download the PDF for free. The first phrase is, "That's an excellent point." It's used to agree with someone or to show that you understand their perspective. The second phrase is, "In my opinion." It's used to express your personal view or belief. The third phrase is, "I'm not sure if that's true." It's used to express doubt or uncertainty. The fourth phrase is, "On the contrary." It's used to present an opposite idea or opinion. The fifth phrase is to sum up, and it's used to summarize or to give a final statement. The sixth phrase is in contrast, and it's used to present an opposite idea or opinion. It often compares to things by highlighting their differences. The seventh phrase is, "That's a good question." It's used to respond politely to a question. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give us a like and comment down below with your thoughts. If you want to become fluent in English faster and learn English step by step, we recommend starting with the basic level of our online English course. And if you want more videos like this, you should definitely check out this video next. I'll see you there.